So, hello friends, I welcome you all on this YouTube channel. So, I welcome you all are most welcome. So, here we will now discuss. See, in the earlier lecture, we were discussing about we have done the calculation of demagnetization. See here, we have done the calculation of demagnetization armature MMF, right? Armature demagnetization armature reaction MMF, and also this is the demagnetization armature reaction MMF, right? And we have also calculated the cross magnetization armature reaction MMF, this one, right? Now we will now discuss that for large DC machine, method of brush shift is not advisable, right? Because it is impractical. So there, for large DC machine, we will use compensating winding and interpole technique, right, to avoid the effect of armature reaction, right? So see here how to neutralize this effect of armature reaction, right, by using compensating winding. So this is the two-pole DC machine, right? So this cross is representing the armature coils which are directly under the influence of north pole, and these dots are showing the armature coils which are directly under the influence of the south pole, right? B1 and B2 are the position of these brushes, right, which are now placed in this axis, right, on this axis. So now what are the compensating winding? First of all, let us discuss. Compensating winding is basically the windings which are connected in anti-series. Keep in mind always, connected in anti-series with the armature winding, right? It is intentionally done. It is intentionally connected in anti-series with the armature, right, in order to nullify this effect of armature reaction. See how it is nullifying. First of all, have a look at it. So here, these are the compensating winding. Compensating windings are inserted into slots of the pole faces of the, right, see, right? So these are the compensating winding, right? Now since it is connected in anti-series, then definitely the flux produced by this compensating winding, it will be definitely in a direction opposite to the field produced by the armature conductors, right? So definitely if it is cross, then definitely it will be dot, then only it will nullify the effect of armature reaction because it is connected in anti-series, right? So again this will be dot, this will also be dot, and this will also be dot. You understand now? So that is the meaning of connecting the compensating winding in anti-series. So if these armature coils are having cross polarity of induced currents or induced EMF, then here these compensating winding will be having a dot polarity. So the effect is nullified, right? Similarly, these armature coils which are directly under the influence of the south pole, right, if they are having dot polarity, then all the compensating winding will be having cross polarity. That means make a cross here, right? Then only it will oppose the field produced by this armature coils which are directly under the influence of south, right? So now you understand. So here the polarity of compensating winding is dot because the coil under the influence of north, they are cross, and here the polarity of compensating winding is cross because the armature coil which are placed directly under the influence of the south, they are having dot polarity, right, of induced current, right? So definitely now this compensating winding will nullify the effect of armature reaction. And now once the effect of armature reaction is nullified, is neutralized, then definitely these lines will be, these main field line, they will again come back to their original position. That means they will be straightened up again, they will be straight, right? No distortion, right? But remember, like this, only by using compensating winding you can only neutralize the effect of armature reaction under this pole arc region, right? What is a pole arc? This is the pole arc. This particular section from here to here, it is a pole arc. So this is again pole arc. So you can only nullify armature reaction under this pole arc region, right? But again, what about all those conductors which lies in the interpolar region? That means the region in between the main field pole. That means how to tackle armature reaction for the interpolar region. That means in this region and in this region, how to tackle. So to tackle armature reaction, to neutralize the armature reaction in the interpolar region, we use interpoles, right? That is our next topic. See, so this is the interpole. So neutralization of armature reaction effect in the interpolar regions here, right? So when I say interpolar region, what is the meaning? Interpolar region means it is a region which is in between the main field poles. What are the main field poles? Main field poles are north and south, right? Since it is a two-pole DC machine, for simplicity I have assumed it is a two-pole DC machine. That's why you are only seeing the two poles, north and south. So these north and south are basically main field poles, right? Main field poles, right? And what are the interpoles? Interpoles are these, right? Interpoles are these, right? So these are narrow poles. Just analyze their structure, right? They are narrowed, right, like this. So to tackle armature reaction in the interpolar region, we use interpoles, right? So interpoles are basically, they are the long and narrow poles which are inserted in between the main field poles, right? Between the main field poles, right? As the name suggests, interpoles. Interpoles means, inter means in between. In between what? In between the main field poles, right? So in between, the between region is this one. So here also you will place interpole and here also you will place interpole, right? So now the most important question, what should be the polarity of these interpoles, right? So you know our aim is to nullify the effect of this armature. Our aim is to nullify this effect of this armature reaction. So the effect is nullified. See, the polarity of all the armature coil which are directly under this influence of this north, it was cross like this, right? And polarity of all the armature coil which are directly under the influence of south, it was dot. We have explained this, right? Now, so if you apply right hand thumb rule like this, cross means your fingers, this is my right hand, your fingers, it should go away from you, right? So apply right hand thumb rule in order to determine the direction of armature reaction flux. So here you will curve your finger like this. See, you cannot do like this because upside there is a cross, right? Upside there is a cross, that means away from the cross means away from the reader. That means you will have to curl your fingers like this in the direction of outgoing current, right? So this is like this. And dot means from return side your current should come towards you like this, right? So my curled fingers are going inside this cross and coming out of these dots, right? So like this, when you apply right hand thumb rule, right, then my thumb is coming in this left direction, right? That means this is the direction of armature reaction MMF, right? F phi this is armature reaction flux phi here, like this, right? Now if you are able to produce a field which can nullify this armature reaction flux, then you can easily nullify the effect of armature reaction, right? Then you can easily avoid the distortion of the main field flux wave. Then you can easily avoid the reduction of the main field flux, which is due to armature reaction. So that means your aim is to generate a flux which is in a direction just opposite to it. That means in this direction. See this green arrow, right? Alright. So that means this pole, this flux will be the interpole flux, right? Shown by this green arrow, or let me write this phi interpole, right? Phi int stands for interpole flux. So your aim is to produce a flux in a direction opposite to this armature reaction flux. So if you are able to do this, then you can easily nullify, right? So this effect will be nullified by this, right? So now can you tell me what should be the polarity of this interpole and this interpole to create this interpole flux in a direction opposite to this armature reaction flux? Definitely it should be north, is it not? It should be north. It should be north and this should be south. See here, if you make this north, that means if you make this polarity of this interpole to be north and polarity of this interpole to be south, right, then you will get a flux in this direction, rightmost, right, phi interpole, right, in rightward direction, right? So here north should be polarity of this interpole and south should be polarity of this interpole, right? Why? Because assume that these are the two magnets. From north pole of the magnet, field is coming like this, right? If these are the two magnets, this is the north pole of the magnet and this is the south pole of the magnet, right? This is the north of the magnet and this is the south of the magnet, right? So then field lines will come out of the north like this and will enter into the south like this. That means the direction of interpole flux will be from left to right like this, right? So that's what is desired, because then only you can nullify this phi AR, armature reaction flux, right? So if this is north, that means polarity of interpoles, it should be, now see, if this is north, then the polarity of next main field pole is, that is again north, right? If this is the polarity of this interpole, then what is the polarity of next main field pole in the direction of rotation? That is south. So what is the rule? Now you have concluded a rule, you have discovered a rule now, that polarity of interpole is same as that of the main field pole ahead in the direction of rotation of generator, right? So what is the meaning of this? What I said, polarity of interpole is same as that of the main field pole ahead in the direction of rotation of generator. So generator rotation direction is clockwise, right? That is our assumption. With that assumption we have started this our discussion, right? So for this clockwise rotation, in the direction of rotation, the next main field pole that is coming is north, right? साउथ तो आएगा नहीं, बिकॉज साउथ इसके पीछे हो गया, आगे इस वाले नॉर्थ की कौन सा पोल आएगा? ये वाला पोल आएगा. दैट मीन्स दिस इज द नेक्स्ट मेन फील्ड पोल अहेड. तो जो इसकी पोलरिटी होगी वही पोलरिटी हो जाएगी इस वाले इंटरपोल की, इसके पीछे जो है, राइट. नाउ अगर इस वाले इंटरपोल की पोलरिटी आपको निकालना है तो इसके आगे वाला पोल देखिए, मेन फील्ड पोल. इसके आगे वाला मेन फील्ड पोल जो है दैट पोलरिटी इज साउथ. तो अगर इसकी पोलरिटी साउथ है तो ये भी साउथ हो जाएगा, राइट. इस तरह से अगर इसकी पोलरिटी निकालनी है तो इसके आगे वाला पोल देखिए, इसके आगे वाला मेन फील्ड पोल क्या है? नॉर्थ. तो जो इसकी मेन फील्ड की पोलरिटी होगी, आगे वाले मेन फील्ड की पोलरिटी होगी, वही इसकी भी हो जाएगी, राइट. दैट मीन्स पोलरिटी ऑफ दिस इंटरपोल इट विल बी नॉर्थ. So that means polarity of interpole is same as that of the main field pole ahead in the direction of rotation of generator. और अगर मोटर के लिए निकालना है, यही अगर मोटर होता तो डायरेक्शन ऑफ रोटेशन बिल्कुल उल्टा हो जाता है, यानी कि क्या हो गया, फॉर मोटर द पोलरिटी ऑफ द इंटरपोल इज सेम एज दैट ऑफ द मेन फील्ड पोल बिहाइंड, राइट, मेन फील्ड पोल बिहाइंड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ मोटर, right? So this is a rule, right? So now, so why the basic idea is to nullify this armature reaction flux, क्योंकि इसी की वजह से आपका क्या आ रहा है, आर्मेचर रिएक्शन हो रहा है, इसी की वजह से आर्मेचर का एमएमएफ मेन फील्ड फ्लक्स को क्या कर रहा है, डिस्टॉर्ट कर रहा है, राइट? तो बाय एनी मीन इफ यू आर एबल टू नलिफाई दिस आर्मेचर रिएक्शन फ्लक्स, you can nullify this armature reaction. So that's we have done it, right, by providing this north polarity to this interpole and by providing this south polarity to this interpole, right? So because the basic idea is for neutralizing the effect of armature reaction flux phi AR, the phi interpole must be opposite to phi AR. So अगर phi interpole अगर आप